Hello, everybody. Happy Labor Day weekend. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. This may be the first morning you're starting it, so I hope this reading will give you a good start on your weekend. This is a weekend to celebrate you hard workers. Bless you. Bless you. You won't be doing this kind of hard work forever, I promise. Anyway, welcome to kdmoonchild's world. I'm Katie, and this is Saturday Solutions. You know, so much of card readings and everything are filled with the issues, the problems, the fears. And on this channel, especially in this reading, we only have one card that talks about that. All the rest of it is solutions. But because this is a long weekend, I decided let's make this a short reading. Normally there's a lot more cards on this table for this, but I decided to make it a simpler reading. We'll just see what we get from here. I want time off like y'all too, so as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. It is not recommendations for any kind of investments or health-related cures or anything that is meant with malintent. So this is for entertainment purposes. Now let's have fun. Okay, what we're looking at here is our past, our goals, the map on how to get there, and the horizon line, the awareness of what is on and under, maybe above that horizon line. All of these cards are by Colette Baron-Reid. We have the Mystical Shaman deck, Shamanic Dreams, Enchanted Map, and the Wisdom of the Oracle. Then we get a message from Spirit. I thought I felt something poking me. I was outside watering and I had a stick down my shirt. Sorry, I digress. Okay. Our message from Spirit is from the Seers deck. I think that's what it's called. Well, the Soul Helper. Sorry. But it is very much a Seers deck. The Soul Helper Oracle. And then just for a little bit of inspiration for the weekend and the next month. Y'all, September is here. Like, it's here. We're in it. So we need a little inspiration to send us on our way today. And that's from the Therapets deck. So, are you guys ready to start? I sure as heck am. I've been preparing for this reading for a couple days now, actually. Always kind of do. It's usually a very long reading and very profound. But this one, I promise you, won't be that way. Okay. Oh, if you like what you see here, it'd be great if you give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel and it's free to you. It's, you can go back out, hit that thumbs up, come back in if you're, be so inclined. And if you really like it and you want to see more of this or similar things like this, I also do artwork. So this is kind of it's definitely an entertainment channel. I do lots of different things. So join me, subscribe, and hit the bell that says all so you'll get the notifications when I post something. I try to post something. I kind of go in spurts where I post every day all one week and then I get intermittent. Depends on how busy I get. And but anyway, let's start this reading. What do you say? Over here, we're going to start with the past. This is actually the past, and it's currently where we are. Okay? This deck, like I said, is the Mystical Shaman deck. A live stream on Wednesday. And I used this deck for my readings during that live stream, and that card kept popping up just as shuffling. Not for anybody or any particular question, just as I'm sitting here shuffling. So apparently the hunter is important for us, but it's upside down. It's in the medicine position. In the medicine position. What is that telling us? Look at that shaman, he's standing on his antlers. Sorry, I'm being silly, but let's look at it right side up first. What do you say? It's a beautiful card. Look at the bear there. That bear is strong. Either that bear is coming up behind him or that bear is his strength showing behind him, as he is trying to take flight and soar. After the full moon last night, he soared a lot. Not last night, sorry. That was Wednesday. What day is this? Anyway, you see that moon down here. A lot of celebrating, a lot of soaring, a lot of letting go during that blue moon. So maybe this is also telling us we're kind of tired. We've been through the mill. We have been through so much just in the past 10 days. We've got an extra time to rest. And it's Mercury retrograde. That's the whole point of Mercury retrograde. Rest and reflect. Review. So we have this opportunity to do that now that we finished our vision quest. I bet y'all feel like you're standing on your head of the things that you saw in your meditations during that vision quest. I got so much clarity on things that all I can do is sit here and smile, and my cheeks are sore from smiling. But anyway, what this is telling us, I'm going to read this to you out of the book, okay? So I don't miss anything on it. I don't usually do that. But this card, the hunter in the medicine position, says, don't settle for the roadkill. It could be poison. Be careful that you do not become the prey of your desires and fantasies. Remember to not want more than what you need, so that you are not guided by unabridged ambition. It's okay to come home empty-handed. You know, the hunter isn't always successful on the hunt. But the next time he goes out, he knows where not to go. He knows where his prey, where the game is not. So he won't go back there and waste his time. And eventually he will, when he's right side up and pulled himself together, he'll be able to see the footprints of the actual animal he is intended to share. So that very first line really says it all. Don't settle for the roadkill. It could be poison. If it's too easy, think about it. Stop and think about it. If it seems too easy, usually is. So the earth, the cosmos, that's the strength of the bear behind this hunter. That bear knows that hunter can't find him right now because he's upside down. But once he rests and connects again, is grounded again, he's got it. He will find that bear, and that bear knows it. The bear's spirit is very well aware of it and is willing to sacrifice for the whole. That card is a 9 card, which is a card of fulfillment, fruition, and attainment. It is in the medicine position, however, but that's all right, because those are the 3 qualities that you will have once you've rested, done the things that bring you joy. Stuff that makes your heart pound out of your chest. And I don't mean out of fear, I mean out of exhilaration. This adventure of being alive, even if that means taking a walk down the street or just checking out your yard and making sure nothing is torn apart, or, we've all been having storms lately, and blessings to those who have had hurricane damage and storm damage in general, and tornadoes and wind shear and hail and all that. So that's where we are. We need to rest, okay? We're trying to rest. Okay, that energy, the energies that have been flowing around lately have been so intense. So let's see what our hopes and dreams are. This is one of my favorite cards in all the Colette Baron Reed decks. We are a part of the net casters. See all those little lights? That's the net she's casting. She's standing in the middle of it in her position, as are each one of those lights. Each one of those lights recommend us. And it's pretty cool because we got that this card was about fruition and attainment. This is what we're wanting, what we're needing, but we're upside down about. But here we are. We're preparing for it. We're manifesting it. This card is about preparations for the fruition that's coming. That's abundance, you all. We are connected to that net. So if you want to send out your light, you want to send out a message to anyone or everyone, cast that net. Cast your net. Send it out through your heart, through your mind. Connect the 2 through your 3rd eye and out your crown chakra. That is a card of light, excitement, and it's a card of accomplishment. It's a card of action, and it is a card of mastery. Because, no, it's not. I'm reading you the wrong one. It's the card of harmony. It's a card of cooperation, and it's the card of healing. When you cast your energy out into the net, the collective net, your answer is from everyone else what you sent out. How many souls are in that net? That's how many multiplied what you send out comes back to you when you're manifesting. Wow. I don't know why I kept wanting to make that be an 8 card. It's interesting. I kept seeing it as 4 and 2 is 8. I guess that is in my own alchemy. I need to learn a little arithmetic. Anyway, it's a card of fruition. You know, it's our goal is to be prepared to also receive messages like that and send it right back out in all our power to the person who was asking for the help, the person that is reaching out through the net. My goodness. So how do we get from being upside down and exhausted and resting to understanding how and when to cast the net for help if we need help, or to connect and cast through the net to hear when someone else needs help, to be able to have the energy we have stored up over here to help over here? How do we do that? How do we get there? We need a map. We get this card a lot. You got to be the shapeshifter of all the directions. This is the magical map shifter. You know, everything on a map is based on time, the longitude and the latitude, where it sits on the map. GPS is basically based on time. That's why she has time and a compass, as a compass in her heart. She's soaring without having to flap a wing. Just has a few feathers in her hand. Because look back here. She's connected to that blue moon. She signifies external helpers coming that we have not seen yet. Once again, I get this. This is like really, really strong. I don't know who the external helpers are, what community they're a part of. I just know help is here. If you look back here behind her, right here, reminds me of the Merkaba, or the Merkaba from Archangel Metatron. Unconditional love travels with him. She has a watch or a clock in her hand. Her heart is a compass. She's driven by the moon to soar high above any and all planets, because she's the one who writes the map. She's the one who tells us how to get there. So the fact that she is out here and there's the planet behind her, does that mean that we have outside visitors from outside this planet? May have to pull a clarifier on that card. That one's kind of got me thinking and wondering here. Oh. The horizon is our awareness of the map, our awareness of what we need clarity. This card's telling me you definitely need to pull a clarifier. So I will pull up a clarifier. Because this, our horizon is to ask why. Do you want knowledge? Do you want to have the strength of the bear back here? Do you want to have the vision of the upright hunter and the connection to the magic map? You have to ask why. You have to research in all the sources where you can find it. Some things you will very much disagree with. Some things will resonate so clearly with you, it will be life-changing. Our awareness is to ask, why? Why? Every news item you hear, every person's opinion, ask, even if it's just in your mind as you're reasoning what they're saying. Why? Why do they feel this way? And if so be, and you feel comfortable, ask them why. Don't be silent. It all helps in your knowledge and understanding and keeps the library of knowledge open. For all eternity, for all people. This card is a card of manifestation, stability, and foundation. We need to be aware of what we need to do to stand firmly in our knowledge and have a foundation when someone else asks us why. It's not just a matter of memorizing. You have to not just analytically or intellectually know why. You have to feel it in your heart. That's how you manifest. Pardon me. It's not just through your thoughts or the spoken word or asking it with great desire. You have to feel it already there. You want the knowledge of the universe? You got it. Stand firm in that. Because if you want it so firmly, you've got to believe you already have it. That's how we manifest. And if it's not coming, you've got to ask why. It may be that you're, in your desire, not quite strong enough in how you ask or how you envision it. And there again comes the bear. The poor bear over here, he's upside down, waiting for the hunter to get his act together so he can sacrifice his soul, his being, to fulfill this guy's tribe, family, his people. Because that bear knows that's his purpose. But this shaman is upside down and needs to get it together. Do the work you need to do inside yourself to get it together. This weekend, if that means staying off the internet, stay off the internet. You will not see me this weekend anymore. I'll see you Tuesday because I am taking a break from it all. I need the recharge. So this is what we have coming ahead, and we need to take care of ourselves. We need to flip this card upright, okay? It's pretty powerful. Spirit has a message for us. You want to heal that hunter? Go reflect where nature is calling you. It wants to touch you. It wants to fulfill you. It wants to protect you. This card is totally so green. Go and talk to Gaia. Go connect with her. Never lose that connection with her. That's your grounding. I harp on this all the time because I so firmly believe it. We spend so much of our time walking on man-made surfaces. Get outside, on the ground, or in the grass, on a pathway that's in the dirt. Take your shoes and socks off and walk, stand, sit. If you're in the grass, lay in the grass. Watch the clouds go by. Get your children to do it with you and see what they see in the clouds. Together you'll find your inner children. Nothing more healing than finding your childhood. It's funny that comes up because I've been revisiting a lot about my childhood these last probably 4 days. My dolls, my cars, my old friends. Because I've been really thinking a lot about the people who come and go out of our lives. And they are like the cycle of the moon. You never know when someone is going to need to go on their own path and that path goes a different way than yours. They've got to leave you. That's all right. You never know though. Sometimes those people come back years later too. And you get to compare what you've learned in the years you've been apart. So, thank you, Spirit. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, that's a 2 card, 20. It's an ending card, twice the ending, but it's also love. The earth created us. We come from this soil of the earth, and we will go back to that soil. No matter how much money you have or don't have, no matter what you attain, or no matter what you emotionally or intellectually feel is success, we all end up back as a part of this wonderful place we call home. So in grounding yourselves in the soil, you're connecting with all of those who came before you, including the plants, the animals. It's the heartbeat of all that exists here. We cannot be separated like we are. It will destroy us all. Being separated, I mean. Because there's no wisdom in that. There's no growth in that. And it's really cool to get a grounding card with Tiger's Eye, which is a grounding stone for your root chakra. It's the root chakra card as well as a heart chakra card because it's about healing. It's also a message from Archangel Raphael. All that green, all that healing. Wow, thank you very much, you guys. This has been a refreshing Saturday Solutions to me to do, just because there's not so much. I'm usually pretty tired by the time I get to the end. I'm pretty ready for the weekend and being creative because that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to let social media take over the time that I have to be creative and shine my light connected to that net. I'm casting it out in my creativity. I know I'm protected by the goddess Diana because I'm focusing my intention on creativity and change and harmony and being sensitive from the white Tara goddess. Those are our goddesses for the month of September. So I'm going to tell you give you a little pat on the back, an attaboy, if you will, from our little Therapets friends in the largest card that I own in my collection. What do we have? Why do we keep getting this card, you guys? I literally because it's a very difficult deck to shuffle, I go through and like walk my fingers through the deck, through each card in the deck until I grab one and pull it out. I never know what it is. It's interesting. Depression lies. There is nothing that's happening or that's going to happen that isn't changeable. And so there's no situation that is ever hopeless. Now I know if you got wiped out or a lot of damage in a storm recently, or even this morning, today, understand that what you're losing in this storm will be replaced by so much more. Hold on to that, because the next days and weeks are difficult as you decide, as you're dealing with insurance companies and government agencies and other people who are desperate that don't have as much as you have. The important thing is to be a community, to be there for each other, to be a community. We are anyway, whether you want to be or not, because we're all a part of that same cosmic net. This map shifter here is coming to tell us that. You better be grounded and ready when this comes, because you're going to feel really naked if you don't. You're going to feel totally exposed and lost. I don't know about you, but I want to feel like this person, and this person. I don't want to feel lost. Connect to Gaia, connect to the net. So if you connect to the earth, you're really connected to this net, okay? That's where your power lies. That's where all of our power lies. And, you know, when you hear things that make you question, ask why. And if you don't get the answer that is significant or that answers your question, keep asking why until you get the answer you're looking for, until you get the answer that you know will make the change in you. I thank you all for being here. Now go along your way. Enjoy your celebrations, your family, your friends, your activities. And if you're traveling, please stay safe. Practice safe hand washing. Especially if you're eating in a place like a state fair or something. Please be careful, folks. There's flus and all kinds of things, so take care of yourself. I'm not a germaphobe. I'm just saying your body is sacred, and you can't achieve this if you're sick and flat on your back, although you'll be like the hunter. You'll be resting, but you won't have the energy to ask why, and cast out your light in the cosmic net. I love you all. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to those you come across. You know, not everybody's happy right now. There are a lot of people out there that are scared, angry, confused. We need to be kind to them. So, but most of all, if being kind to them is not a process of being kind to yourself, walk away. Just silently walk away. And if they walk behind you, continuing on, pretty soon, you just keep walking. Put your earbuds in, listen to some music, just keep walking. They'll get tired of it after a while, because they know you're not listening. Okay? Be kind. I love you. We'll see you next week. Have a terrific weekend, you guys. Bye now.